to our program, The Clear Voice. My name is Andrea Acevedo. For a long time, I have been living in Pamplona, which is well known as the Mitred or student city, where a lot of people come to study or live. But for some time, Pamplona has become a dangerous place where every day strange people are coming who are fighting, stealing, and sometimes killing innocent people. This is a dreadful situation which makes people feel afraid when they have to go to the university, to the job, or maybe when they want to go out on the week. Today we have two important guests who are going to explain us about the lived insecurity here in Pamplona. The first one is Miss Robledo, who had to live a terrible experience with her mobile phone. She is going to tell us what she lived. Then we have a Miss Garrido, who is an expert in this kind of cases. She is going to teach us how we can defend ourselves in a dangerous situation. Good afternoon, Miss Robledo and Miss Garrido.
Good afternoon, Miss Acevedo, and thank you for this invitation. Thank you, Miss, for the opportunity to talk about this social problem.
Thank you so much, Miss Robledo. I'm in shock with your dreadful experience. But now, I want to know what the specialist Garrido thinks of this kind of case.
Okay, some crimes cannot be prevented, but there are certain things you can do to reduce this type of incident, as well as protecting yourself and protecting your belongings in a case you are in danger. So, I'm going to present you some steps to follow in an emergency case. 1. You must be fully aware of your surroundings. 2. You have to keep your belongings in a safe place. 3. Try not to look like a tourist. 4. Stay sober. 5. Travel in groups. 6. Determine if you are in danger. 7. Look for security. 8. You have to attract the attention. 9. Keep as much distance between the thieves as possible. 10. Arm yourself in case of an attack. 11. Call the police. That is very important. 12. Attacks to defend you if there is the possibility.
Thank you so much, Miss Garrido. I'm sure that these tips are going to help us in any case. But now, our guests are going to show us an important documental about this phenomenon presented commonly in this city.
Bueno, la experiencia del robo, les voy a decir que en 40 años que llevamos en Pamplona es la primera vez que parten el vidrio varias, pero que nos entran y nos roban. Les cuento, los tipos se fueron, agarraron bucetes, se fueron a Cúcuta, pero mi hijo los agarró casualmente ayer, día 2 de diciembre. Se llevaron a la policía, los tuvieron por un rato y los tuvimos que soltar porque no se pueden agarrar si no se cogen en fragancia robando, imagínense. Entonces, ¿para qué se tienen videos? Estaban registrados en cámara, se les puso la denuncia ayer, pero que no, que si no se cogen robando en el momento no se pueden soltar. También ayer robaron el apartamento de encima de nosotros, algo increíble, en el mismo edificio llevan 2 robos. Y bueno, no quisimos poner denuncia porque ¿para qué? Si uno agarra a los que roban y no los tienen presos, entonces me parece que no se debería ni de colocar denuncia porque no hay resultado. Eso es todo lo que tengo que decir.
Now we would like you to watch some pictures from Pamplona which demonstrate how insecure this street can be at night. Because normally at this time no one would go by. This fact led most thieves to make the perfect scenario to steal and even to hurt people.
Many cases have been reported in the police station this year. Unfortunately, the police has found itself unable to control this situation because it is mandatory for citizens to be careful and pertinent. If only people would be aware of what could happen to them at night, they would not be so oblivious to do it.
Even if not all the robberies occur at night, taking as an example what my classmate Paola experienced. It is extremely important that we, as citizens, keep in mind the recommendation mentioned before when we plan to go out, no matter at what time it could be.
You must remember, women and children are the most exposed to be attacked and stolen by thieves because they will not fight against them, as you can clearly see in these following images.
So, in order to provide you sufficient evidence related to this topic, we would like to show you two videos of robberies. Obviously, these events didn't occur in Pamplona, but they are perfect examples of how violence and insecurity are manifested in everywhere.
As you can see, the thief came into the place without any doubt of what he was going to do. He evidently took a weapon in his hand, and once he was with all the people in the store, he ordered them to get closer so that he could intimidate them, showing his weapon.
Later on, he started to upset a buyer. Desperate, he started to look for the money in the money container, and he took with him an unknown amount of cash.
After being satisfied with his theft, to run away, but the same customer he accepted before ran after him and attacked him back. At the end, the thief reached to steal him too. The second video is about another robbery in a small store in Cartagena. We want you to pay attention and see how this unfortunate event comes about in just some couple of minutes. To sum up, we hope you have liked this short documental which aimed at presenting the insecurity we go through every day, not only here in Pamplona as students, professors, and most of the time as citizens, but also all over the world. It is necessary to highlight that it's up to us to avoid some bad experiences by taking into account advices given for these problematics.